You have no right. There's a security issue, right? But you have no right to record.
Okay, well, rest assured, I haven't got.
You have no right to record.
In this episode, an auditor is filming outside Irish Town Garda Station in Dublin from a public footpath, an activity that is completely lawful and routine. Within minutes, several officers surround him and begin questioning his actions. However, none of them can clearly explain what law he has supposedly broken. One officer claims it is illegal to film a Garda station, but provides no legislation to support that statement. Another shifts the focus to private vehicles, suggesting that filming them is somehow unlawful. A third officer attempts intimidation by standing uncomfortably close, seemingly trying to pressure him into leaving. The officers contradict each other and fail to present a consistent accusation. Their claims appear improvised rather than grounded in actual legal authority. At no point do they cite a specific statute, because none exists to prohibit filming from a public space. The situation highlights how authority is being used as a substitute for law. Instead of relying on clear legal powers, the officers attempt to assert control through presence and pressure. The encounter demonstrates what happens when enforcement is driven by assumption rather than legislation.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I'm just making a video.
Yeah, you can't record a Garda station. It's an offence.
Oh. Is it an offence?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Offence. Can you stop recording?
Why? I thought I could. Can you get your hand off me?
What's the name?
Am I required to give my name?
Yes.
I thought you can film from public.
You're committing an offence here.
What
Recording
offence?
a Garda station.
What
Recording
offence?
a Garda station.
What's the offence?
It's an offence to record a Garda station.
It's not an offence.
Yes, it is.
I've done my research.
The officer immediately claims that recording a guard station is an offense. The auditor responds with a simple and reasonable question. What offense? Instead of giving a clear answer, the officer just repeats that it is illegal. When asked again to provide the specific law, he cannot name any legislation, section number, or act. There is no explanation, only a statement presented as fact. The problem is that in Ireland, just like in the UK, there is no law that bans photographing or filming a police station from public land. Such an offense simply does not exist. This means the officer is either inventing a rule or does not understand a law he is supposed to enforce. Neither situation reflects well on professional policing standards. The exchange shows how authority is being asserted without a legal foundation.
What offence is it?
What's this in relation to anyway?
It's just a video matter of public interest. Can you just relax a bit? There was no need to like touch me and stuff. Like we can have a conversation. Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, it says my number there now.
What's your own name?
I'm not required to give any names. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence.
It's an offence to record a Garda.
What offence is it? No, I'm not trying to be difficult. I came to the front office and told you what I was doing. We didn't seem to have any issues. He's just come up to me, tried to grab me. I understand you got the section 24 power, but that's only if I've contravened any other section of the Public Order Act. Do you mind identifying yourself? And your name?
There's my number.
He was very aggressive, very hostile. No need for that. Pick it back up.
What's this in relation to anyway, the video?
It's just a video for matters of public interest, as I explained at the counter. So what's going to happen now? You're aware it's not an offence to film from public? He doesn't want to talk.
How long do you plan on staying here?
So as long as it takes.
What takes?
My film to film. Is there anything else I can help you with? Excuse me.
Sorry.
I'll ask you a question.
What you asking?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, is there anything I can help you with?
No.
Would you mind stop filming the guard station then?
I'm free to film. Alright, we'll pick this back up. Morning.
Yeah.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm just making a video.
Of what?
The Garda station,
For what purpose?
the matters of public interest.
Public interest for what?
The public are interested in videos like this.
For what though? Like, is that you're recording official? It is. You're not allowed to record official vehicles.
I'm filming from I'm filming from public.
I'm saying to you, you're not allowed to record.
Is there an
official
offence?
Yeah, you're recording Garda vehicle reg numbers coming in and out. Do you know what I mean? There's also codes to the gate there.
It's
So
your job. It's your
what are you
job to
actually
secure it.
recording for?
Just making a video.
For what though? Public interest for what?
People want to see this. Morning.
What do they want to see? Guards
Just want to
coming
see
in and out.
videos like this.
You're recording official vehicles coming in and out of the
I'm
secure
not
area.
filming official
Yeah,
vehicles.
it is official. It's official marked.
From here.
From where again?
Is it relevant?
I didn't give you permission to record me.
I don't need your permission. I'm filming from public.
You do need your permission to record.
What country are you from?
So it's irrelevant.
No, it is relevant.
Why?
For visa stats.
Do you think that I've entered the country illegally?
Where are you from?
It's not relevant.
It's a question.
Okay.
The officer shifts tactics after failing to identify any offense. Instead of focusing on the filming, he begins questioning the auditor about where he's from. When the auditor does not answer, the officer presses further. The auditor then directly asks whether he is suspected of entering the country illegally. This moment reveals a major issue. The man is simply standing on a public footpath filming a building, an entirely legal activity. He's not acting suspiciously or breaking any law. Yet suddenly his immigration status becomes the focus. Nothing about his behavior changed. The only thing that changed is that the officer could not justify stopping him based on any actual offense. So instead of admitting that no law was broken, the officer starts searching for something else to challenge him on. The direction of that questioning strongly suggests profiling. Under Irish law, Gardaí can request identification only in specific circumstances, usually when there is reasonable suspicion of an actual offense. Standing in public with a camera does not meet that threshold. The exchange shows an attempt to expand the encounter beyond its legal limits. When lawful authority fails, the questioning turns personal. The auditor recognizes this shift and calls it out clearly, highlighting that suspicion must be based on evidence, not assumptions.
What's your answer?
I don't believe I'm entitled to answer. I don't think it's relevant to
You
what
are
I'm
in a
doing.
public place and you're being asked a question.
Okay. Am I required by law to answer the question? What law am I obliged?
Sorry?
Which law obligates me to answer?
Oh, where are you from?
Doesn't matter.
Sorry?
Doesn't matter. Do you suspect that I've entered illegally?
Sorry?
Do you suspect that I've entered the country illegally?
Sorry?
Do you suspect?
I can't hear you.
Do you suspect that I've entered the country illegally?
Which country?
Ireland.
Ireland. Are you from Ireland?
Perhaps.
Sorry?
Perhaps.
Can you see some identification?
No, I don't have any ID.
You don't?
No.
Right. Okay. You don't have any ID on your person whatsoever?
None.
None. Okay. You know, you'll be able to tell us who you are and where you're from.
I don't have to.
Sorry?
I don't have to.
It says here.
It's my obligation not to.
What country?
Under section 43 of the Irish Constitution, I have the right to assemble here.
Sorry?
Section 43, or Article 43
No, we have sections. We don't have articles. We have articles in the UK.
Okay, well, the Irish
You're
Constitution.
mixing your countries up now.
I'm not mixing my countries up, but I have the right to assembly, section 6, subsection 1.
In this part of the video, the auditor slightly misspeaks, and the guarder immediately focuses on that small mistake. Instead of addressing the legal right being asserted, he uses a smug and dismissive tone to mock the wording. He tries to turn a minor slip into a way to appear superior. However, this reaction says more about his ego than about the law itself. The core issue is not the exact wording used, but the legal right being exercised. The auditor is asserting his right to peaceful assembly under the Irish Constitution. He is standing lawfully on a public footpath, not blocking anyone, and not causing any disturbance. He is committing no offense. A small verbal mistake does not change the legality of his actions. The guarder's mockery does not remove constitutional rights. It simply avoids engaging with the real legal argument. In the end, the auditor remains within his rights regardless of how the officer tries to frame it.
I'm just doing some filming. There's nothing more to it than that. I am allowed.
You're not allowed.
I've done my research. I wouldn't be irresponsible.
I mean, you're mixing
I have.
up what country
So
as
what?
well. Your articles and your section. You are not allowed.
Excuse me? I don't have any press credentials.
No credentials. You're
I don't need any credentials. I'm a member of the public, filming from public.
Official guard of the vehicle.
It's not an
This is
offence to do
actually-
so.
Yeah, this actually is. This belongs to the station. Do you know what I mean? So you're not actually allowed.
What information could I pull from that registration?
You can. Do you know what I mean? It's not allowed. It's prohibited.
I don't think it is. I've done my research. I wouldn't be irresponsible. I have.
So I'm giving you an order now to leave the area, please. You're
What's
not
that, under
allowed to film me.
section
You do not
8?
have my permission. You do not have my permission to film me.
I don't need anyone's permission.
You do actually.
So you're ordering me under Section 8 of the Public Order Act?
You're not allowed to record.
Public Order Act.
Yes, in Section 8. Have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act?
Sorry?
Have I contravened any other section of the Public Order Act for you to give me a directive under Section 8?
You've been informed.
Yes, but on what basis?
Your name and address as well. That's Section 24.
Yeah, but I haven't contravened any section of the Public Order Act.
You're refusing to give that. You have no ID.
I haven't committed any offences, have
no
I?
ID, on you whatsoever.
I don't need any ID.
You're saying you won't even give your details, and then you're filming.
Can you not surround me, please?
No.
Can you not surround me, please? I'm feeling very intimidated.
Sorry?
Can you not surround me?
But you're in my workplace.
But I'm filming from public.
No, you're in my workplace.
Okay, but there's no need to stand so close.
Stand back. But you're in my workplace.
So this is an intimidation tactic.
No, it's not. You're in my workplace.
Why are you standing so close? Is there
I'm
not
in my
COVID?
workplace.
Should we not have 2 meters distance?
You should, yeah.
Well, you're coming up to me.
No, this is my workplace.
Okay, I understand that. I'm not
You're in his
I'm not causing a problem. I'm not causing an issue. Can you not stand so close? Look how close this guy's standing.
You're my workplace.
Alright.
This part of the video shows clear intimidation tactics. Multiple officers surround the auditor to make him feel outnumbered and pressured into leaving. The goal is not conversation, but compliance through presence. The auditor openly says he feels intimidated and asks them to step back. Instead of respecting that, an officer responds by saying, "You're in my workplace." However, that statement does not change the law. A public footpath remains public even if it is outside a Garda station. It does not become private just because officers work nearby. Legally, the pavement outside a police station has the same status as the pavement outside any other public building, like a supermarket. Anyone is allowed to stand there as long as they are not causing obstruction or committing an offense. The auditor calmly states that he is in a public place, and he is correct. The officers likely know this as well. But instead of leaving, they continue standing close to him, hoping that physical presence and pressure will achieve what legal authority cannot. In the end, the situation shows an attempt to use intimidation instead of law to control a lawful activity.
Can you have a word with, I don't feel like there's any need for this. I've communicated, I've explained what I'm doing.
You haven't explained. You said public interest.
With all due respect, I don't need to
Any explanation whatsoever.
Excuse me? I'm just making a video.
For what?
People are interested in seeing this,
In what?
these videos.
Seeing what? The patrol cars driving in.
No, they want to see. They want to see how the authorities react to people filming from public, and they want to see the authorities respect their rights.
You can't even give a genuine reason, an explanation why you're recording.
I don't need to have a reason
But
or an explanation.
you're filming us, and you have absolutely no explanation for what.
I do have an explanation.
You don't have an explanation.
I do.
You don't.
Rest
I
assured.
told you I don't want to be on foot.
Well, you're
I have a
welcome.
right
You're welcome
do that.
to.
You're in our workplace.
I'm not in your workplace.
This is
I'm
our
in a
workplace.
public place.
No, it's not. This is our workplace.
So this isn't a public place.
This is our workplace. All this is part.
I'm aware, but it can be filmed from public.
No, it can't. I said to you, you can't even give a proper explanation. as
There
to
is an
recording.
there is a proper
Go on.
explanation.
You're not.
Matters of public interest. The
Of
public
what?
are interested to see how their tax money is being spent. Interactions between the public and the authorities.
You can't even tell us where you're from, so we don't even know.
I
if
don't
you're a
need to.
taxpayer.
I don't need to tell you.
So why are you saying you're doing it on behalf of taxpayers when you can't prove you're a taxpayer?
I don't need to prove I'm a taxpayer. What about
You're a
other
hypocrite.
taxpayers?
You're a hypocrite.
Okay, let's reserve our opinions. Like you're in uniform, you're at
You
work.
prove it and not have a discussion with you, but at the moment you're just a hypocrite.
Okay, I'll be a hypocrite. Why are you standing so close, man? There's no need for this.
I'm not your bro.
I'm not your. All right.
I'm just curious. I like your phone, you see.
You're trying to intimidate me. Can you tell him to pack it in? Like, there's no need. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why do I need to stop recording? I'm just expressing my right to film from public. This is very unprofessional behaviour. Excuse me.
Private cars as well in there. You have no right to record our private cars.
They're not exempt from being filmed.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're not.
You have no right. There's a security issue, right? But you have no right to record.
Okay, well,
them.
rest assured, I haven't
You
got.
have no right to record private vehicles.
Actually, if they're in public or anything,
They're
I
not
can
in
see
a
from
public
public.
place.
But I can
That's
film
a
them from
private-
public.
No, it's a private area. You're not allowed to record private car. There's a national security with regards to it.
Insecurity in regards to what?
Because they're guards, private vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, well, they are. Well, what did you think they were?
Excuse me? I have done my homework, but I can film anything.
Everything about how solid her position is. In this part, the female officer changes her argument and claims that filming private vehicles is not allowed. She says it is a security issue and suggests that registration plates are protected information. However, in both Ireland and the UK, there is no law that stops someone from photographing or filming vehicles that are visible from a public place. If a vehicle is parked where the public can see it, it can legally be recorded. Registration plates are not private in this context. They are designed to be displayed openly so they can be identified by authorities, cameras, and the public. Every day, dash cams record thousands of number plates without breaking any law. CCTV systems outside shops, on buses, and in car parks constantly capture vehicles and their plates. Traffic cameras and ANPR systems also legally record the same information. If the officer's claim were true, then thousands of drivers and businesses across Ireland would be committing offenses daily. Clearly, that is not the case. The situation becomes ironic when she tells the auditor to go look up the legislation himself. She is the one in uniform exercising authority and attempting to restrict his actions. It is her responsibility to know and explain the law she is relying on. Her inability to cite any specific legislation shows that her position is weak. Without a legal foundation, her argument relies only on assertion rather than actual law.
Very unprofessional.
No, it's not. You're recording me. I can record you.
But this whole trying to surround me, intimidate me, like.
He's allowed to record you. You're in a public place.
You seem quite reasonable. I'd rather speak with you. Like, you two, I don't know, like,
You two,
what's going on, like.
You were asked a question why you're recording.
They're right. Recording guarded vehicles.
And private.
Okay, is it an offence?
To record private vehicles.
I haven't been able to make out any private
No,
vehicles.
really. Who are we going by? You saying that?
But regardless, they can be
No,
filmed.
Sorry, it's safety as well.
And your CCTV cameras
It's
film everyone's
safety.
private cars.
It's safety.
Okay, I'm not here to.
So we're working in it like for security and safety. Okay, so there is an issue around recording our private vehicles and our registered numbers. Do you know what I mean? We don't know what purpose you're going to be using this for. Exactly.
Just for my own recreation.
No, for what? We have an issue with regards to that. I have an issue with my.
It's not a security risk.
It is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Who says you? It's a complete stranger who won't give over any of your information.
I don't need to give over my information.
Oh, we know.
I'm expressing
God knows
my rights.
what you're linked to. Do you know what I mean? So my point is, I
Linked to
don't
what?
want my personal vehicle reg being anywhere.
It's not going to be
You
anywhere.
don't have
Don't
my
worry.
authority. Yeah, I have what? A stranger's word for that.
Okay, well, you have to go on based on what you know. Not everyone is.
Everything. You don't have a right.
I'm not a criminal. Like, you can't just suspect me.
Did I say you were? Yeah. But we don't know who you are.
Well,
Yeah, and
you
I'm
can't
saying
treat
you do
everyone
not-
as a suspect.
You do not have the right to record our own.
Well, technically
private
I do.
No, you don't. It's private spot. You do not.
CCTV
You do
cameras
not.
can-
You do not. That's different. You do not. You're a private person. You do not have a right to record private reg and use them for whatever purposes. You don't. So go back and look up your legislation.
You okay?
Great, yeah. And you?
Yeah. Would you mind identifying yourself?
Sorry, well, I did.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Guard.
God. Alright.
As I said, I like your phone, it's nice.
Thanks.
Where'd you get it?
It's an iPhone.
An iPhone?
Yeah.
What type of iPhone?
iPhone XR.
This is the moment where the officer's argument begins to collapse. The auditor makes a simple and logical point. CCTV cameras record private vehicles all the time. They capture number plates, faces, and other details every single day across the country. When the officer responds by saying, "That's different," the obvious question is, different how? And that is where the explanation stops. There is no clear answer because legally there is no real difference. The law does not distinguish between a fixed CCTV camera mounted on a pole and a handheld camera used by a person standing in public. Recording from a lawful public place is still recording regardless of the device used. If it is legal for CCTV systems to capture registration plates from public areas, then it is also legal for a private individual to do the same thing. The principle remains consistent. The officer's claim falls apart under calm and reasonable questioning. When rules are invented on the spot, they cannot withstand logical scrutiny. This exchange highlights the importance of understanding your rights. People should not feel pressured into compliance simply because someone in authority makes a confident claim. The key lesson is to stay calm, ask clear questions, and request the legal basis for any restriction. If there is no law behind it, the argument has no foundation.
So I'm entitled to do whatever I want in my workplace.
Well, technically you're not. Like,
I am actually.
we're in a public place.
Yeah.
You're just kind of coming up to me, circling me, surrounding me.
Oh, as I
like,
said, it's a nice phone. I'm thinking of getting one myself. You see.
so you're not trying to intimidate me.
No.
Yeah, how about this? Do you want this? From me to you.
A gift?
It's an iPhone 8, yeah. If I give you this, will you leave me alone?
But I'm not doing that with you.
You say you wanted a phone. Here, take this phone.
Sorry?
Take this phone.
Oh no, I don't want any of your property. So
Okay.
no. I couldn't deprive you of your phone. Why do you have two phones?
Yeah.
That's nice.
But how can we proceed? Like, can we find a resolution? Like,
Yes, that's recording.
I can't just stop recording
Why can you not stop recording?
because this is part of like a civil rights thing. I can't just concede to what you're saying.
It's not conceding to what we're saying. So what's your plan? To stand here all day?
No.
How much voltage do you really need? My rights as a person either. I told you I don't want to be filmed. He told you he doesn't want to be filmed. So you're not respecting any of that.
If you're in public, you don't have any.
I do have so
Any
much
rights?
rights.
Not.
Called humanity.
I actually do have rights.
Yeah, I know.
And you're not showing any respect or dignity towards argument.
Listen, if the camera's upsetting you, then that's on you. Like,
It's not on us.
it's just like the feelings,
You
please.
didn't
Like,
like him standing in front of you. So
yeah,
why
but that's a
is it
little
any
bit different, isn't it?
No, it's not.
You're a hypocrite if you show no respect and no humanity towards us.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, if you fancy standing there in the rain, knock this out.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Like, see you later, lads. Yeah, and if I find you outside you filming any private vehicle registers, it'll be a different story.
Okay.
Or code into
In this part of the video, the situation becomes more uncomfortable. One officer begins making comments about the auditor's phone while standing very close to him. This behavior feels unnecessary and intrusive. Instead of focusing on any legal issue, the officer shifts attention to the auditor's personal belongings. Standing inches away and commenting on his phone creates pressure and tension. It does not appear to serve any legitimate purpose. This kind of behavior can be seen as a psychological tactic. The goal seems to be making the auditor feel observed, judged, and uneasy. It sends a message that they are watching every small detail about him. The auditor immediately calls out this behavior. He does not ignore it or pretend it is normal. He directly points out that it feels like an attempt to intimidate him. The officer denies any negative intention, but the situation raises an obvious question. Why stand so close and make personal remarks, if not to make someone uncomfortable? Professional conduct from public servants should involve calm communication and respect for personal space. Instead, this interaction gives the impression of intimidation rather than professionalism. Overall, this moment highlights behavior that appears more about pressure and control than about enforcing any actual law.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I have to hold back a little bit. I have to hold back just a little bit because I shouldn't really, but I have to hold back just a little bit because I don't know, I don't want it to start moving mad, arresting me and this and that. I'm surprised that they didn't actually push further for details. I'm surprised they didn't push for it a bit more. So she was very set on the whole private number plate thing. And I wanted to tell her, listen, I can film your car all I like. But at the same time, I don't know. At the same time, I don't want to provoke her too much. Because yeah, they did seem a little bit lawless. The guy in the car seemed a little bit more understanding. I could just tell by his body language. But that big fella and the lady, yeah. They had their own ideas. But anyway, probably gonna wrap this up right here. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. But yeah, gonna wrap this up here. That was, what was the place called again? Irish Town Garda Station. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Go to curlycoin.com. Join the Telegram group chat. Links will be pinned. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Burks_2H. And yeah, peace.